It's fascinating because in a lot of ways, in this podcast, we're talking to people that are trying to build something from nothing, that are just getting started out. But there are people that are well established that others would look at as successful, but they need to restart themselves if they really want to pursue the passion and the stuff that they really enjoy and the art that they really want to create. They're going to have to unplug from the image that they've created to do something new. And then I think that's actually in a lot of ways harder, because then people, you get the criticism. There's going to be so many people from the start that are going to be like, this is stupid, this doesn't work, you're not being you.
That's actually really funny that you're saying that, because I sort of myself went through something like that. Through dance, I kind of created my own image, I guess, in that sense, especially with social media and stuff, and seeing the rise of it a couple of years back. And I was becoming what I thought I wanted to be, instead of truly, like, deep down, I knew I shouldn't be doing like A, B, and C, but yet I was still doing them, you know? And so I had to literally stop who I was, and I just shut down. I like prayed. I did a whole like restart, literally a restart. Stopped getting followers. I stopped doing all these things, but I'm more happy and more genuine than I was. Like, I had this whole facade down, like, and made that look real, but it really wasn't. And I had to stop, restart, and now I'm actually happier doing what I'm doing, and now presenting myself in the way that I actually truly wanted to be.
It could be exhausting.
Presenting. Yeah, and it's like heartbreaking in a way, because you think you have it and you want it so bad, but then realistically you don't need it. You know, you don't need a lot of the things that you think that you need. Like, all my friends left me. You know, like, all my friends weren't my friends anymore. They just thought that I was doing weird things, and I was like, actually, I'm being more genuine than I ever have been. I've like been more real with you guys now than I was. Like, who I was still cool, but it wasn't real. Even to myself, I was doing things and you guys were encouraging me. And then now that I'm actually choosing not to do that, then they leave, and then you are left alone. And so you're heartbroken, but you're content with the fact that you made that decision to be genuine. And I think that's a huge thing. And I mean, that's like with people in the industry and everything. You have to be as genuine as possible.
How did you come to that realization? Was there like this moment, an epiphany where you're like, oh shit, like this doesn't feel right? Or was it kind of an accumulation of?
Everything happens over time. I mean, there's always like life-changing moments, but it was a gradual thing. Like, it was really over time. Like, I just would do one thing that I knew I wouldn't do. I really wouldn't do, but Luke was doing. And so I had to like step back, like within the person who I am and the person who I was making. I had to look at the person who I'm making and be like, all right, be who I am, and cut that out. But I wouldn't, because this guy's getting all the love. You know, this guy's getting all the love and the recognition and the people talking to him and liking him and thinking he's this. But realistically, I wasn't that. I was just putting on a facade. And it was just time until you start to break. I mean, the straw that breaks the camel's back, pretty much. Like, it's just how far deep down can you dig till you're like, I'm stuck in this hole now, and I gotta like get the dirt back in to climb out.